After being killed by Silver Surfer, the Punisher is in Valhalla, drinking a beer, when Odin interrupts him, wanting to have a word with Castle. Odin tells Frank that he heard about his accident this morning, but Castle explains that one of the gods was bragging about slaughtering kids, and since you can't kill anyone in Valhalla, he decided to cut off his nose with a broken bottle instead. Odin tells Castle that the guy was a minor god, hardly worthy of a nose, but the real reason he came here was to ask Frank why he hates being in Valhalla so much. Castle takes a sip of his beer, telling Odin that he never wanted to be in his stupid heaven. After he died, he was ready to spend an eternity rotting in hell for his sins, but instead, Odin rewarded him by bringing him to paradise. Odin explains that he brought Frank here because he was unjustly slain by the Silver Surfer wielding his son's stupid hammer, but if he doesn't want to be here, he doesn't have to. Odin can send him to any place and time in the known universe, but instead of choosing to be with his family, Frank asks the All-Father to send him to Titan. When he arrives on Titan, Frank wonders why nobody's ever thought of traveling back in time and killing Thanos while he was still an infant. But before he could test out the theory, baby Thanos wakes up and attacks Castle. After knocking out the kid, Frank thinks about the billions of innocent lives he'll save by pulling the trigger, but instead, he kidnaps baby Thanos, hoping to do a better job of raising him than his parents did. After Cosmic Ghost Rider adopted baby Thanos, they are having a drink at a bar, but as Frank tries to explain to the little Titan why he kidnapped him, the manager interrupts them, telling Castle that babies are not allowed here. Frank tells him that the baby is cool, and besides, they're all about to die anyway. But when the manager tries to throw them out, baby Thanos attacks him with a broken bottle in his hand. After Frank pulls him back with his chain, he tells everyone that he'd rather not kill all of them in front of the kid, as he's trying to rehabilitate him. But when the manager asks why he keeps telling them that they are all going to die, Castle points to the window, as the friend he came here to meet has just arrived. Frank welcomes Galactus, asking if he's got a sec, but when the Devourer warns him not to interfere with the consumption of the planet, Castle tells him he doesn't care about that. He just needs some help with the baby mass murderer strapped to his chest. Having had enough of the jokes, Galactus hits Frank with the Power Cosmic, only for Castle to use baby Thanos as a human shield, telling the Devourer to be careful not to hurt the kid. Wondering how they survived his blast, Galactus enters Castle's mind, searching through their shared memories of hunting Thanos in the future, and once he understands what's happening, Galactus points to the child, suggesting they kill him together. Frank explains that he was thinking more about rehabilitating the kid, but when Galactus orders Castle to hand over the child, he looks into Thanos' big blue eyes and can't bring himself to do it. Frank tells Galactus that he's tired of purple dudes ordering him around, but when the Watcher appears, wanting to witness the worst choice anybody has ever made since the dawn of time, Castle tells both Galactus and Uatu to go fuck themselves.